Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. We have 115 of 115 of the collectible character tokens. I just realized that. And we are at 83.4%. There's nothing left to do in the overworld. All we need to do is just jump into the next level. We have done 4 so far? No, 3. Now we do rock up the lockup in free play mode with any character we want because it doesn't really matter.
Located off Manhattan's East Coast, the highest security area of Rikers Island Maximum Security Penitentiary
is
known as the
Rikers.
Raft. Looking for the worst of the worst in supervillainy? You'll find them here.
You know,
my sensors are detecting movement
if
on the
you
other
think
side of this
about
wall.
it, it's almost certain that if there were supervillains with superpowers, they would just pass a law to execute them immediately. Because in the real world, we can't really even
drop.
keep
You should
regular
know by now,
prisoners
he's one of the good guys.
in jail
Even if he doesn't smell like them.
enough.
Shouldn't
you occasionally
be in
have
Canada
escapes, and
uncovering your
we
past
run out
or
of
something?
space a lot.
Track Sabretooth here. Chuck says
So,
Doom's got the Brotherhood of Mutants helping him
I don't
out.
think they would even bother
Doing what?
trying to make jails strong enough for supervillains. Probably just be shot on sight.
Let's go.
Alright, we're here for collectibles and collectibles only. So let's get them. It's a pretty nice set piece we have here.
Hey, no.
It's not very Lego-y though. That's the problem, it's always the backgrounds aren't very Lego-y. Alright, that's 1 of 5. We need Magneto to open that. Hulk smashed Hulk. I've got so many of these flying around this area. I need to pick them up. I hadn't picked up a single collectible yet. Not really surprising. Let's see. There's another one. Come over here, hit this one. I wonder, it's probably a lot harder to swim out of Alcatraz than it would be to swim out of Rikers Island. Although there may be sharks or something around in Manhattan. There we go, we need an ice character, which I don't believe we have. So we'll just pick Iceman here. go. So one of the things that's been not really exposed yet is the fact that there are actually sections of this. Just got eaten by a shark. There are sections and areas in some of these later levels that we haven't even touched yet. We didn't see, didn't go to them at all because they could only be accessed by free play mode, and I just haven't played anything in free play mode. So that's all we need. We can save ourselves some time by, I believe, just standing here? Maybe? No, we've got to activate this switch, which opens that. And then I think I could drop down and turn into the hole and skip some parts. You'll have to go back to my original run through in story mode. No, that doesn't work either. Alright, fine. We will run around this way. Trying to be a little bit faster here in doing these levels. They're still gonna be like 30 minutes long. Or at least the last one was. And that seemed a little too long for the second time to play a level. So an interesting question is, why does Rikers Island specifically not allow the Hulk? He is an Avenger. He is a good guy. He should be able to walk into the prison and turn people over. Maybe there's something in his DNA that triggers it and says they will, makes them think that he's somebody else. Take that. Take that. That and take that. What's back here? Something. I guess we have to use this here to unlock the door. Jeez, so maybe I didn't need to set off the alarms at all. Seems like those were unrelated events. I probably could have just flown up to that spot and activated it. Oh, that was silly. Here we go. How many more collectibles do we need? 6 mini kits. Are there any here? It's also interesting, if you think about it, that there are 2 types of walls that Hulks and big creatures can destroy. One that require green bars to pull them off, and then ones that have cracks in them. That's a nice gameplay mechanic, I think, to double the number of interactable things. Magneto can't control them. I just need to destroy. It seems like you could control them with psychic powers, but Not working that way. Run up to this guy and punch him. He's making him cluck like a chicken. Come on. Hit him. There we go. Let's fly in here. I can't get in the window. Interesting. Here we go.
Spider sense is tingling.
Here we go. Open that. Open that door so I can get to the next section. Where's Magneto? Here he is. Break that wall. Build this for Mr. Fantastic. Or Venom. Really? Doesn't work for Mr. Fantastic. The Sandman will work. There's a collectible. Here we need Magneto again. Open this section. So he opens one trash can, inside's a smaller trash can. Inside's a smaller trash can. Okay, that's pretty funny. Inside is the mini kit. I will grant you that one was pretty funny. Right, so there's something back. Like, is it back this way? No? Is it up here? Or is it in the next area? I think I'm gonna have to assume it's in the next area. Because this arrow is pointing me in a very strange direction. There's one more right here in the middle. Spider-Man. There we go. Pull this. And then what? Okay, there's a gold door. Open a hatch. This shape of mini kit, come on. This is really difficult to outline. There we go. There's a mini kit. 7 of 10 done. need to get down to the section up here. There's no way to get higher. Nope. Thought there might be something secretive there. Go, Odin. Nope. That's Wolverine. Turn off the door. So let's move on to the next section. Can we jump out here? Yes, we can jump out, but we couldn't jump in. Oddly enough. No, I don't want to do that. Well, maybe I do, but let's fly around and destroy some other stuff first. Alright, it seems like I do want to do this. We're still looking for the Stan Lee in peril too. There they go. Just took them a while to come. Throw away. Oh wait, Spider-Man sense. So I can reuse it. Let's reuse it and see what happens this time. Ah! Good, we got that collectible. 2 more mini kits left, and a Stan Lee in peril.
Just in time for the big escape.
So I have probably Rhino, Carnage, and all those characters as selectable characters, but I haven't played as any of them.
Supervillains everywhere.
Supervillains? Meet my super suit.
Yes, that suit requires some tailoring.
Is it me, or did it just get drafty in here?
Inherently, that's the worst thing that sticks around with LEGO games. Is they give you all these characters to play as.
To finish this.
But the way they give them to you
Finally, come at me, bub.
doesn't actually let you play as those characters. So it looks like this fight section is nothing here. Still have a Stan Lee in peril and 2 more mini kits. Like if I wanted to select like Carnage, he's just hidden somewhere way in here. This is alphabetical, so Deadpool, here's Carnage. So if I want to play as Carnage, I can play as him, but I would have had to spend 150,000 studs to unlock him, and I did spend that much, but I didn't have that many studs until the very end of the game. And, well, at least having played most of the game. Need to make sure there's some collectible doesn't show up in the middle of this. And I will again, I've said this before, and it's a risky suggestion that there's a very probably good reason why they don't do this, but I wish they would list like all the Lego Marvel products that you could actually go buy and play with them, and show build guides to those, show I'd almost say that maybe they'll eventually get down to the point where they just, when you buy a video game, you get the instructions and the number of pieces you would need, and they don't sell kits per se, they just sell big groups of, big buckets of pieces, which Lego does sell those, and tells you exactly what you need to make them. Now that probably wouldn't work that well, because almost every Lego playset involves a few custom pieces that were made specifically for that playset. So that probably wouldn't really work, but I'd like to try it. I'd like them to integrate real Legos more to this game than it exists now. And of course the risk there, and the reason probably why they don't ever do that, is because then the game could very easily feel like it's just trying to sell kids into asking their parents for even more money after they spent a significant amount of money buying the video game. Blew those both up on accident. There we go. They could have ended the level right now, and that would have been 22 minutes for me to do this level. But instead they decided to add an extra fight scene. Which, I guess there are a ton of bad guys in the Marvel universe, and it would kind of stink if we didn't fight a lot of them. But really, there are a ton of bad guys we don't fight. It would have been kind of nice if we fought Carnage.
Mystique.
It would have been kind of nice if we fought Mystique. We really didn't, ever. We never got to fight Thanos. That's, I guess, to be expected, because the story never got to that point.
Nothing can stop us now.
Let's get these collectibles.
I can't see.
Fly around. I need a gold version. So then I need Sandman, I think. Nope, he won't work. So let's find Sandman. Here he is. Okay, that's one down. I'll get this shield truck out of there so I can see what I'm doing. Need somebody with claws to dig here. Then we can pull this trigger. And that's number 2.
Or I'm not.
Let's see. One right here. That's hovercraft number 3. Did we get a thing? Yes, we did. So the last one is up here. Fly to there. now we have all the ones we would want. Let's see. Fly up here and activate this with our claws. I don't even have to activate it with the claws. So a bar fills up when you blind them. We don't see that mechanic used again in the game. I just realized that. That's strange. There you go, Hulk. Punch. And so for the third or fourth level, I think this is the third level of the story, we are doing the exact same thing we did in the first level. It seems a little too early to be repeating it. I would have much preferred to fight Abomination later or have him fight somebody different. We could have been fighting Carnage in this area and it would have just as well made sense. Trying to get a piece of ground. It's not working. Let's come over here. Throw that. Make that. Jump up there. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do any of that, did I? Could have just flown over up to this section.
Sometimes I wish I had regenerating abilities, like you.
Blind him. Real easy to blind him. All you have to do is not move the light at all once it's in the right place. And take him out. Hulk. I guess maybe they felt the need to include Hulk a little bit more and have him be involved. But Hulk could have been fighting any number of other characters. They didn't need to bring Abomination back. Sandman doesn't come back. Up we go now to this one. Build the switch. Somebody with claws, Wolverine will work. And hop in this. Give me that yellow button. The yellow Y. Where is he? I just realized on the control scheme, Y is yellow, and then B is red, and A is green, and
Hulk angry!
you'd think they'd think of some system that every letter would be the same color, but I don't know what color starts with X. A could be apple green, B could be blazing red, X could be...
What a mess.
I have
Who
no
else got
idea.
away?
And then Y would just be yellow.
I'm getting other supervillain sense here. Mandarin, Red Skull, and Loki. Where's Thor?
In Asgard. He needs to know about this.
So it seems like Loki just escaped there, not even was as a intentional person that they were trying to rescue. Interesting, we are now over 4 billion studs. Last Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga stopped us at 4 billion. This one's letting us go higher. I wonder if it will stop us at like 5 billion. At least that would make more sense. Excelsior. All 10 of them. I will be upset if I actually go through one level and don't get all 10. There's really no reason why I should do that though. So we get... Oh, we did not find the Stanley in peril. Where was he? Well, that is interesting. Where was the Stanley in peril in this level? That's an incredibly long level to have to go do again. At least it feels very long, having played it once already. I missed it. I messed up. I messed up bad. Here we go. I did not find the Stanley in peril. So I will have to look up where that is and get it, I think, off screen. We are almost done with this series and I don't see a real reason to look. You know what I'll do? I'll get right to it off screen, then pause, and I will start next recording right there, and then we'll just save and exit. Yeah, that'll work fine. Yep. I'm still learning the best way to record a lot of these recordings. There's always something new to learn, new strategy to adopt. So we got all the mini kits though, so we can look at the comic book. Now the animation style of this, again, seems like somebody drew this. Whereas the 2 levels before this, it feels more like somebody rendered it with a computer. And same is true here. It feels like they took the in-game 3D assets. Maybe this one looks like it was drawn, but a lot of these just look like that's straight up the game. Maybe that's just good animation, and again, this one looks nothing like the game. It's way off as far as the artistic style. Well, next time we will do Redhead Detention and get everything on that. Hopefully, would be rather irritating if we made another mistake like I just did. I was obviously not paying enough attention, or it just slipped my mind. Anywho, we're going to end here. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.